Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. All right, this week we are using the Light Seers Tarot. I see that some of you love when this deck comes out. I do too. It's such a good tarot deck, especially if you're a beginner. Also, it's just beautiful write-ups, so highly recommend it. All right, what do we have in the energy today? Let's see. Quick question that Spirit is, not quick question, quick statement Spirit is bringing through right away. They're showing me the hand again. And right away they're saying, hold up. For all of you watching this, control your mind during this eclipse season. Controlling your mind is so important. And it's not about rigidity in controlling your mind, but it's rather like really use your mind to allow you to create and to be aware and to catch the energetic snowball that can turn into an avalanche of like negative thinking or fear-based thinking. Control your mind is what they're saying. They're saying right now with the energies of the eclipse, it can be highly transformative in a very beautiful way, but it requires you to control the mind, be on top of it, right? It's kind of like if you have a toddler with you and you let them run ragged, sometimes it's just going to create chaos. But if you provide them a situation in which you kind of guide them through something, it can be this beautiful experience, right? You can have such a fun time. And again, there's nothing against toddlers, love them. But it's like, use the wisdom that you carry to control the way in which you use your mind right now. So important, so important. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, they're also saying some of you might feel like you're walking in kind of like two different realities at the same time right now, and they said that's very valid and very real based on the energetic signature, because the eclipse is sort of working on two parts. There's like this eclipse gateway energy has a higher level and a lower level, and many of us are having to basically move through both, which creates two different perceptions of realities. And they're saying this is why you need to control the mind and choose which reality you're living from, and recognizing whether that manifests easily in the density you're sort of present in. So for example, if you create from like a 5D reality, but your work is very entrenched in 3D, it's going to be hard to pull that energy and manifest in 3D because the frequencies are different. It doesn't mean you can't do it, but it just helps you to notice where's the energy coming from, and it changes your perspective of how it should be able to manifest or the ease in which it should be able to move. So just something to consider with that. Okay, let's see what's in the cards here. Very interesting. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, so we have the Justice card. So we have a major arcana card. This talks about balance and alignment. And I really think this is echoing that energy of control the mind. Keep your mind in balance right now, right? Really stay on top of it. This is that higher level energy I was talking about in the eclipse, is balance. The eclipse has the ability to bring a lot of things in your life back in balance because the universe is acting in your behalf, right? However, on the lower end, we can feel this Two of Swords energy, right? So we have the upper end of the energy and the lower end of the energy. The lower end is like confusion and feeling like you can't see where you're going and see what's happening. And that's that idea of like taking the energy you're manifesting from and trying to apply it in the 3D world is very hard because they're very different energies, right? So it's something to consider in that. Hold this frequency, but realize in many ways you're moving through this frequency and sometimes the movement is much slower. This is like high-speed internet and this is like molasses. Right? It doesn't mean it can't come to fruition, but some of the things that maybe you're feeling should come to fruition in the higher energies are taking longer to manifest in this reality. It's because it's a slower, denser, longer wavelength than this higher speed reality. That doesn't mean you can't move through it, because we have the Ten of Wands card here, which is like taking the long journey, making it happen. And the Ten of Wands can represent burdens, but it also can represent like getting to the end of that long road. And I would say it looks kind of like this, right? That long road from the higher level energy manifesting into your lower reality. And this is a lot of what we're moving through right now, which can sometimes make it really frustrating. But if we control the mind, then we can stay in that higher energy and continue to funnel that energy down, right? Swords is all about the mind. And if we allow the mind to run away, it can really lead us into confusion, right? We feel like we have something covering our eyes. We can't see. We don't know which way our thoughts are going. But in the higher level energy, we can see it all really well and we can balance it. And so this 10 of Wands is like, keep trudging the slow and steady path in creating what it is you're wanting. The other part of this message is telling me that we also are navigating the 2 different frequencies during the eclipse, the one of low density fear energy, confusion, and the one of higher density awareness, the truth behind what's going on, the recognition that we are in these transformative times right now. So if you find yourself being caught in this 2 of Swords energy and you're not liking it, what can you do to bring yourself back into balance? Because that balance will bring you back up into that higher level frequency. And when you're in that higher level frequency, you are in the energy of the Knight of Wands. And this Knight of Wands is a powerful energy. It's that heartbeat of your soul energy. It's that rhythm that propels you forward. It is that steady state energy that is there to help continue to move you forward in your highest trajectory. It is easiest to move forward in that higher energy versus the lower energy. So it makes sense why Spirit was really like, control your mind. Control your mind, because your mind has the capacity to derail you right now or keep you strong and steady on your path. So it's really like, what do you choose? So I think that's a great message for today. It's just like this call to kind of recalibrate, reassess, and then keep moving forward. So I think that's it for today. I'm going to leave that with all of you for now. I do want to invite you again to Cosmic Consciousness Circle tomorrow night. You can sign up at avalonspirit.com under Cosmic Consciousness Circle, and I'm going to be talking all about the eclipse, bring in an eclipse meditation too, the energetics. We're going to go deeper into some of the understandings, the history, the lore, but also channeled messages from Spirit about this particular eclipse season and why it is huge and has been long talked about by astrologers. They have been waiting for this eclipse season to kick off some pretty amazing things. So I will leave that with all of you. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow.